Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, good morning.
Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
How are you guys doing today?
Well, we decided we wanted to spend our morning down here with the chickens, chatting with you guys.
Yep.
Yep. They're doing really well. We had a really nasty windstorm the last couple of days, but it hasn't blown away.
No. It's pretty sturdy. I mean, it's got a lot of good airflow ways or whatnot, so.
Yeah, so it shouldn't pick up like a kite, but
No.
definitely when we figure out where we're going to put and how we're going to build like the bigger, more main coop, then we'll definitely do some more like securing and stuff. But for now, it's working out really good.
Yeah, it's working out really nice. We are going to have to probably clean it this next week.
Oh yeah, it's already getting to be that time. We've already had chickens that long where...
It's pretty crazy to me.
I know.
We'll probably end up, we probably could pick this thing up though.
Oh yeah.
Move it.
Yeah, just pick it up and like pull it over to the side and then like rake out. And...
You know, one thing I'm thinking about maybe with this thing that we could do, some wheels on it
Yeah.
and make it a mobile chicken tractor.
I mean, we could. We're going to need to plant some like, you know, clover and stuff down here that they're going to want to eat. But
Yeah.
just so that way they're not pooping in the same spot over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, we could do that. There is one design flaw that I'm finding with this coop. There's actually a roosting bar right here, and it goes like directly over where the stairs are for them to get into the hen house. And man, those birds just sit on that thing and poop all day. And so the stairs are like nasty. The stairs get really nasty really fast. So that's like my critique, my one design flaw. But I understand why they couldn't have put it on the other side because that's where the door is to open in and out. And I mean, I guess you could have put 2 roosting bars on this side.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's my one little gripe about it. But at the same time, like...
The way it's designed is
beefy. It's beefy.
It makes it to where it's very stout.
Like, I get why they did that, why they wanted that bar there. It makes sense. But now it's just like... The chickens just stand on that bar and just poop on their stairs all day. I'm like, man. So we gotta, like, definitely keep the stairs clean.
Yeah, we'll figure out a different way to get that guy attached.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll move it around.
That'll be something we do aftermarket or whatever, but I like it. I'm excited for this summer when we can get some eggies in here and when the rooster starts crowing and all that stuff. We're gonna
I'm excited.
Definitely be working down over here in this area on the weekends and more kind of on the side when we're not doing stuff on the house, you know, back there.
Yep. It's fun though, coming down here every morning, you know, checking on them, seeing how they are, and one of them pecked me this morning.
Oh, really?
Little turd.
Which one?
I think it was the copper, I'm pretty positive it was the copper Marant, but I wasn't sure. I'm not positive of which one it was. I think it was the black one. I'm almost positive. It was a little darker, so the sun wasn't up like this to where
you could really see
them.
Yeah.
But no. They were all curious about me and everything. I'm all trying to go pet them, and he's all, or she, I should say. Yeah. She's all, what the heck? And I was like, geez, all right, fine. You go over there, and I'll mess with these guys. It'll
be nicer when we get us a bigger coop set up, so then we can like walk into their space. Like right now, we just hang out outside of their space for the most part because it's a perfect size run for them. And the kids can go in there easily. I mean, I could even go in there, but you know, we can't socialize them as much as we would want to with us.
I can open the door and kneel right about there, and that's about it. That's as far as I can really get in there. But there's a lot of neat hatches and openings and everything to where, you know.
Yeah, you can open it from the back over there and like clean it out and stuff. So we don't really need to go in there. The only reason
we don't really need to move it either.
No.
But, right now it's not staked down, so I mean, we could move it.
We would just want to, so that way we could socialize them with us a little bit more and like, you know, pick them up more and
that's what I'm trying. That's what we're trying to do in the mornings, you know, coming down and doing the chores. And then at night, you know, making sure that they're all in.
Yep, close them off. Make sure to keep them a little bit safer from the predators. Although if a predator really wanted them, like no matter what, even if
a bear came,
even if we had like a chain link, you know, electric fence, if a bear really wanted them, the bear's gonna get them, like no matter what. But you do obviously want to take precautions to protect them.
Correct.
You know.
Correct.
You do what you can, but at the end of the day, if a bear was out here, then a bear's going to do what a bear's going to do.
Yeah. But that's partly where the dog's jobs come into play. And the dogs really do a good job at it. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad about that because it gives us time to be able to plan out.
Yes.
And to figure out, okay, where are we going to want these fences to be? Where are we going to want this to be? Because I don't want it to be just, huge fence parade everywhere, But at the same time, it might end up being something close to that just for trying to control the outer critters and everything else. And our critters when we get them.
Well, I'm definitely going to have to put some sort of small fencing, probably exactly like what Country Road Cure has around their garden right now. I definitely have to do something like that around
the garden,
our garden.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the dogs are going to go in there and they're going to dig everything up as soon as I plant. And then we're going to have rabbits and different wild animals and stuff coming over here. Where if we have it fenced off, the dogs won't be able to get in there. And like if rabbits and stuff do, the dogs will bark and chase them off, So it's not going to be perfectly perfect, but it would add us that extra layer of protection, especially from our own animals.
Correct.
So we will definitely have to do that before spring. But we have such a long to-do list. It's getting higher on the priorities for sure, but it's not right up there.
We've got a lot to do.
Yeah.
Before all that comes into play.
Yeah, like mine and Gary's biggest priority right now is going to be to dry in that top level because we need to have it dried in before we hit our rainy season. Because once it starts raining out here, it rains and rains and rains.
Yeah, and it doesn't stop.
No, so we know we have to.
If we can get the house dried in, the garage dried in for the most part, then it makes it to where, okay, we can easily work on the other things.
And we can work on the inside dry.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like we could do stuff inside there while it's dry, while it's raining.
Because that sucked with the basement, having to go through that because when it was like that, it was, we got no shelter out here. Yeah, we're working in the elements and my mud is now just water. Like it's not mud.
Yeah, we lost days upon days last year because we had no other option. So hopefully this year we'll have a better, setup and a better solution, and we're hopeful.
Yes, which is why we changed our mind and turned right to the house because we don't want to be having to mess around with that.
Yeah.
That would suck to have to lose more months and everything due to everything else. The slab over there for the garage, in all reality, we can build that in the rain. Like, it's not going to be,
Well, it's not so dangerous. You're not, like, all the way up in the air, high off the ground,
Exactly.
Like, it's not as hard to do. You're on level ground.
And I'm not worrying about puncture holes into the floor as it's raining, and it's like, so we've got some tasks to basically get ourselves ready for this rain that we are going to get.
Yeah, we're expecting rain tonight, right?
Tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah.
All day tomorrow, from what I'm saying. So, name of the game today is to get a lot of things prepped and ready. Hopefully we can get some walls up, but there's a lot that we're going to have to get together.
Yeah, we have all the wood. What are the 2x4s? They're all in the front of the basement and they're covered with that tarp. We're going to try to move all of those 2x4s up and onto our basement so we have them there. We can start using them there.
Yep.
That's the wood that we're going to be using for the inner walls. So we're going to start working on some of that today. We also know that because the rain is coming and how we have the bottom plates on everything, we have to cut at least some of it so that way there's an area where the water can get out of. Otherwise, we're making a giant bowl up there.
Yep.
So we have to measure some things out. We're not going to cut it exactly for where the door, exactly the size of the door. We're going to cut it a little bit smaller because we can always take more off later after we buy the doors.
Yes.
But we are definitely going to have to cut those holes so that way the water can escape and can get out and we can get up there and broom it after it's done raining and get it off of up there.
Correct.
So, yeah, we got to move all that wood. We got to do some cuts on that. And then we're going to start working on some of the walls and see how much we can get done. I mean, last time we got a bunch done. Mm-hmm. I'm sure we're going to be able to get a wall or two up today.
Yeah. I'm hoping that we can get a couple walls up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to be they're not going to be no 33-foot wall.
Right.
Right.
So they're just the inners,
The inners to where we have to go and brace the longer wall or whatever. But that's where it's going to start getting interesting.
Yeah.
Because then we have to go back underneath and all that, you know, insulation and tar paper and everything that I didn't want to have right there. For this purpose right now, we got to rip it down so we can get in there.
Not all of it. You make it sound like it's all of it. It's not all of it. There's little pieces that we got to
section of it where I've got to cut out now and get into it.
And so the reason why, just in case you guys are wondering, and also I'll bring up a good point too. So all the nails that we've put in, you know, with the bracing to hold up the walls, and we put nails into the floor. We're nailing directly into the floor joists.
Yep.
So it's not just making a hole, you know, it's going to have to go through wood and then go through more wood and go through more wood, and then that would leak and drip. So
Correct.
We're going to find out tonight with the rain on how much leaking and dripping or whatever we have. But there is one part when we start building the inner walls today where we're not going to have that joist directly underneath. So that's the bracing that Gary's talking about.
Correct.
He's going to have to go underneath inside the basement, open it up just a little bit, and then put some bracing up on the bottom so that way it has something to grip onto from the upper inner wall
I'm in
floor.
between the two joists.
Yeah.
So I've got to go up there and put in the bracing and make it to where when I do put the wall in there, it's not going to just bow that piece of wood.
Yeah. Because of course, you know how we want to build it in our floor plans, and where we already have the joists, this there's like two walls that just so happen to land right in between where the joists are. So
which I could always we can always redesign it if we really wanted to, and give it a little bit bigger on this room, more on this room, but
then
at
it's
the same
going
time,
to lose on the kitchen and the living room.
Correct.
Yeah, because those walls would be the walls for like the bedroom. If you guys go back and look at our blueprints, it's on a video.
Yep.
But basically the walls where our bedroom and the kitchen meet, and then the wall where the kids' bedroom and the kitchen, there's walls that go right in, and it kind of sections are placed into thirds.
Yep.
And so we'd have to bring it in just a little bit so that way it would be on the joists.
Which technically they're not weight-bearing walls.
Yeah, they're not. They're
not. At the same time, I don't want any bowing or deflection
over time.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's not braced right there, and you're just counting on that sheathing to brace it. And, you know, and that's I mean, granted, all the joists are this way, so it isn't 15.5 inches or 15 inches, you know, span, or 14. It's actually 14 3/4, whatever. But anyway, it's not that. It's 12. It's 12 and something, so it is less of a span, but it's still that's, you know,
it just made things a little bit more complicated for us, and these are the things that we research and we think about and we do I guess off camera and bring it to you guys here. So that's kind of one of the things that we're going to be taking into consideration, and that's something that we're gonna be working on some inner walls today. I don't know if we want to work on those ones or if we want to work on the other ones, just because you might want to give yourself some time to do that bracing, maybe while it's raining tomorrow.
Well, that's where I'm looking at it, because honestly, we don't need to do those bracings for the ones that are going this way, because the joists are running the other way. We got some birds.
Yeah, we got some birds. Where are they? I can't see them. The sun.
They're hot. He's up in the top of the bird.
I see him. It's a woodpecker.
So, hey.
So, hey, guys.
I'm up here. You better stay away from my wood.
He's calling all of his friends. Hey, guys, they got something good going on over here.
There's a lot of wood.
Let's go check it out.
Stay away from my wood.
No, you know what it is that one bag of seed that was like got all wet and stuff. I just dumped it all out, and so I'm planning for more birds to come around. I want this. I want them to come, and I've seen the cardinal come back a lot lately.
Well, it's that time of the season, even though it's
no, I know, but I'm forcing them over with the seed. Yeah. Is what I'm saying. I'm like, hey, come over here, guys.
I got you.
But yeah, we got some bracing and stuff that we are going to have to do. We do know that. And we are going to have to start making a decision probably next week, give or take, is when we're going to get on the phone and finalize our decision on the roof trusses and get those ordered so we can get them over here. And
I am teetering so back and forth on it, to be quite honest.
Just kind of like how we did for the floor joists, how we bought them, they were pre-made, they came and they delivered them.
They were engineered for the span and for everything, which is... It was awesome. It was nice. I'm not going to lie about
my biggest thing is that I would like to hopefully find a company that not only will deliver them, but deliver them with like a crane or something, and we can be fully ready to where they don't just drop them off on the floor out here in the dirt, where they're actually like gonna just lift them up. I know that's
good
like
luck. You gotta order the crane, and you gotta organize and orchestrate it.
It's gonna be a lot to organize and orchestrate, but hopefully that's how it'll all go down.
Yeah,
I think that would be the best way.
Yes,
you know,
it would be the best way, but at the same time, that's where I'm trying to look at it. If they're probably gonna just roll it off of there. I'm probably going to end up having to get a hold of good old David and get Uber over here with him.
Come on.
And we'll have to stage it out and attach 3 of them at a time, basically, and then go rent the big, huge machine, because now it's all staged right for the actual crane operator to grab it, or rent a boom that can do it. Whatever's going to be more cost effective. But a tractor ain't going to reach it up there.
No.
Ain't happening. Mm-mm. And we can pull them up there, but I don't really want to pull those up there. We'll see when we get them, more so than anything.
We'll have to see how heavy they are too. The floor joist ones are pretty heavy.
No, and these aren't. I don't think that they're going to be laying flat like that. I think they're going to be laying more like this in this orientation. But I could be wrong.
I guess we're just going to have to wait and find out. But all of those things are things that we are thinking about and working towards, trying to keep this project, I guess, on time and on schedule before we're fighting the weather. You know, we're just trying to make sure that we can get all of these big things done before the rainy season. And the rainy season out here, from what we've experienced, starts pretty much in like March.
Yeah.
I hope and I pray and I think we'll be able to be done with it by then.
Man, I'm hoping.
I'm hoping. I'm hoping.
We should. We should, crossing my fingers, I'm hoping that, we should be able to have it all sheathed on the roof.
Yeah.
It might not be like the doors installed, the windows installed. Who knows? I'm hoping that we have all that done. To where all it is now we can go inside and finish doing all that and all the exterior work and everything. Mm-hmm. But
all I know is that we're working diligently on it day by day, little by little. We're doing lots of research, lots of work, lots of energy is going towards it. Yes. Lots and lots of energy in all sorts of fashions. Yeah. But we got
to get to work.
Yeah, and we are taking time to enjoy our lives and smell the roses. I had a great birthday yesterday. My mom and the girls and Colin and stuff came over, Anthony and Roxanne. We had a really good Italian night. My mom made some good zuppa Toscana. We had nice garlic bread and salad and lasagna and stuff. It was really yummy.
That was good.
And very relaxing. Got to spend the day with the family, just hanging out.
Yeah, this weekend was a lot of birthday time and relaxing, hanging out with the family, having good times. And this week we're going to be getting it.
Yep. So we got to get to work, guys. I wanted to say thank you so much for hanging out with us today with our little chickies. We're going to be probably bringing you guys down here a little bit more. Maybe I'll bring them out of the cage here and there and introduce you to some of the ladies. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we've got a lot of projects that we're working on. We're working on the cabin. We're working on coops. We're trying to get gardens set up. We've got plans for the kids' treehouse. There's so many little things that we've got going on right now. And I'm going to try to organize myself and bring you guys along to the best of our ability as far as videos and vlogs and all that stuff. So,
yep.
But today's not going to work itself, so we got to go. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video, Real Talk with SLR, and for hanging out with us. We should have a new episode on Simple Life Reclaimed for you guys soon, possibly tomorrow if today goes well. And we'll be back with a new episode of Real Talk tomorrow. So until then, guys, we love y'all, and we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.
And the button goes, and the button goes, and the button goes.